I am not afraid of death. These are the words of the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Remi Tinubu. A few weeks back, Remi Tinubu was threatened by a Bauchi-based cleric who called her an infidel. Why? Simply because she's a Christian and pastor as well, and she's married to the president, who is a practicing Muslim. The cleric also said that she's amongst those that were instructed by someone. They were instructed that they should kill her. That's a threat to the life of the wife of the first citizen of the country. And the cleric has the guts and all the guts to say that. Wow, how can you threaten the president's wife? What a statement. Now, the crazy thing about it is Remi Tinubu is not someone to shy away from controversy. Do you know what she did? She paid a courtesy visit to Bauchi. Yes, the same place where the threat came from. She got there and she boldly told the governor that, sir, I am not afraid of death. I love the energy in which she handled this. Because how dare you? Who are you to threaten the president's wife? How? She said that she doesn't care for any baseless threats, and she made it known that I will come to Bauchi. They should try me. The governor of Bauchi actually had to apologize and condemn the statement. However, I'm wondering, why has the cleric who threatened her not been picked up? Because that threat is not just to Mrs. Tinubu's life, it's also a threat to many Christians and other religious groups. The concept of an infidel is someone who is not a Muslim. That's essentially what he was saying, that this person does not deserve the right to live, which is a horrible thing to say from a cleric, because we know that most people who are Muslim do not believe that. So why would a cleric say such a thing? The state of lawlessness in this country is just becoming alarming, and honestly, you now want to include clerics that are extremists, and you want to continue to give them the right and the authority to be able to use their pulpits to speak up about such a thing like that. No, it's not good. It's not good. It's not good. At the end of the day, like, honestly, what are we saying here? What are we saying? Why hasn't the cleric been picked up? Unfortunately, I do have some bad news because it has happened again. While delivering ransom to kidnappers, a person in Kogi State has been shot and killed. A senior lawyer who goes by the name Eli Ugu has been shot dead. His cousin was kidnapped. The kidnapper now said, okay, fine, bring the ransom. No problem. They raised the money for the ransom. And of course, you know these terrorists, they never ever take transfer method because we all know why. It's traced, right? The lawyer said, you know what? Let me go ahead and make sure that I'm the one that delivers this money because this is my cousin that's been kidnapped. Sadly, he didn't return home alive. However, there is a bit of controversy because what people don't know is who shot him dead. There was an initial claim that he was shot dead by the kidnappers after delivering the ransom, but now there's another report that said he was shot dead by the policeman as he was coming out of the bush with his kidnapped cousin. Unfortunately, Eli, the lawyer, did not survive the gunshot, but his kidnapped cousin was released and is still alive. I guess the only person that will be able to tell us exactly what happened is the person that was kidnapped. Was it the kidnappers who shot him, or was it the policeman who shot him? This is really a tragic story. Like, it's really tragic. These are what we're saying when we're saying these are the human stories behind the numbers that we're talking about when it comes to kidnapping. A family was saying, okay, I don't want to lose my child. You don't want to lose your brother. So you gathered all the money you have. You now wanted to make sure that the person is released on time. A cousin, someone who said, let me make sure that I'm the one that delivers it, goes to go and do this, but doesn't come back alive. What happened? I mean, I can't imagine what the kidnapping victims feel when they come back from this ordeal, because at the end of the day, the PTSD is going to be so much. The amount of psychological damage that being held captive will do to you, I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. And it's such a shame that at the end of the day, it's private citizens that are still sorting out these things. Every day, kidnapping. I mean, what an actual shame. Really praying for that whole family and just praying that they're able to get past this absolutely tragic and horrific experience. Every good I did was paid back 100-fold with evil. Seems like Mr. Evil's adopted daughter has something to say.